Welcome once again to another episode of S2E50 Productions Presents
J&M Solve the World. I am
After Dark.
I'm Dwight.
Yourself fuck that up.
Yeah.
We'll try it again.
So
You need to move your camera one way or the other because you're kind of off screen from me there. There you go.
Hey.
Hey.
Fuck it. No, I mean this is us. So we are recording an After Dark. He's James, I am Matt, and we've also got our resident physical therapist, Italian from Flori DUH, Dwight.
Hey, what's happening, guys? And
here we go.
I'm a physical therapist assistant. It's a legality, so that's my title. But thank you for the awesome introduction.
Okay. So, tonight, once again, something totally new. I am in S2E50 Productions Studio North. James is in S2E50 Productions Studio South. And
the original.
Oh, yeah. Well, the original. However you want to look at it. And Dwight's in Flori DUH. But tonight I think we'll talk about, we'll start off with doing a review, because that's what we've been doing the past couple of weeks, because, well, the No Repeat weekend was fucking amazing.
Absolutely.
It's a wonder we survived.
It's a wonder that the two Utes survived.
Yeah. James,
I'm just glad we got a fucking basement.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh my God. Your guys' freak show happening. I mean, that was.
Hey, at least we had Andy for backup.
Yeah. Let's see. We lost him after the concert, and then you guys lost him somewhere inside the freak show.
Nah, we didn't really lose him. We lost Dwight a bunch. He'd like going, I'm going to check this door out. Jesus Christ, what are we doing here?
Well, I had to piss real bad, and then we ran into that fucking clown bathroom. Put that picture up. No, don't do that.
You got a 10 by 10 bathroom with three, I want to say 350-pound ladies coming out of it.
You could just say 10 by 10 bathroom with 3 10 by 10s coming out.
Well, there you go.
Damn.
Who had about a yard between all three of them of material covering their private parts.
Thank God for that yard.
I don't know what's going on right now, whether it's the Devil's Devil double shot I just took, or if it's the bile from dinner trying to come back up, because I've seen the pictures, and
was trying to bring it back for you, man.
Yeah, we'd have got him too if you were there, dude. James was adamant about that.
I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you kids in that damn mutt. Oh, wait, wrong show.
The review is of the Airbnb.
Right. Now.
And I got to say, the accommodations were good.
Yeah.
Everything. He lied a little bit by saying we were a quarter mile from the dome. According to Google, it was 0.9 miles.
Okay.
But that's about as close as we could have parked anyway.
Right. And been able to get out at it in a reasonable time frame.
Right. I mean, we were back to our room Friday night before all those people got out of the parking lots.
Yeah, the traffic was disgusting.
I mean, we were back to our room drinking before those people that parked in parking garages got out of their fucking parking garage.
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee you.
Oh, fuck yeah. I guarantee.
Sunday night, because you had to go find Andrew.
Yeah.
Some of them had made it to the interstate maybe by then.
Right.
Well,
You
once
know-
we figured out there was more than one person playing drums on the street, dude, because he's like, I'm standing right next to him, and I'm like, no, you're not,
Yeah.
because I'm standing right in front of him, and I do not see your big ass.
Yeah. You're not hiding behind this little man playing drums.
Or the fucking chick that was obviously on cocaine that was dancing.
I'm on
Well,
cocaine. And I still.
But no, I mean the rooms. I mean, wasn't nothing fancy. That shower was freaking amazing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the
but
only.
it was clean. It was
Yep.
clean. You know, I mean, I didn't feel like I needed a tetanus shot after I left or nothing.
No. And.
And the entertainment we had Saturday night when we thought.
That was such a shock to talk to, right, James? I didn't even believe me, dude. When I'm
Yeah.
like, no, let's go find him. He's out there, dude. And you guys are
Yeah.
like, yeah, okay, we'll follow you for a minute.
I just didn't want to
dude.
walk all the way around that fucking building to go into the entrance. And then
When I
I
walked
in
up the
and-
stairs, I'm like, dude, he's right there taking money, bro. And I'm like,
But
not the dude we saw
damn.
this afternoon.
No,
I just.
it was a dude, but not dressed the same way.
Yeah.
But
Well, I
we
mean-
seen him that afternoon in a long hair and a Megadeth T-shirt. We're thinking, damn, he's one of us.
Yeah.
Hey,
Then we
hit us
walked in
up
there
there.
and Okay.
At the end of the day, I think he was just getting a paycheck, dude, and he was good to his
Yeah.
word. Hey, man, you remember us, bro? And he's like, yeah, man. And he looked right at the security guys. And he's like, these guys are good, man. And meanwhile, he's hitting up the fucking other dude and his two girls for fucking $90, dude.
Yep.
You know,
Well,
I,
I think one of the reasons he said, yeah, we're good, we get to come on in is because I think he felt bad because we had our podcast set up
yeah,
on that little page when he pulled up to start setting up their show.
right.
And we started breaking. He's like, "You guys doing a podcast?" Yeah. I said, "You know, that's cool. We'll take it to our room. That's no big deal." And I think you remembered that, and I think you appreciated it because, I'm thinking they're setting up for a little band to play or something.
Right.
And I'm sitting there going, "God damn, how long does it take them to set up?" Because back in the day, we could bring our PA system down and be set up and sound checked in 30, 45 minutes.
Exactly.
And we get back and they're still sitting up and we're like, what the fuck? It wasn't until Dwight and Andy and I went inside that we realized what all they were setting up.
Yeah, no kidding. It
It was quite the extravaganza.
my only complaint on our Airbnb, and it's not really a complaint, but it was I mean I put this on the review of the Airbnb, and of course, I gave Jordan, mad props, gave him 5 stars because it was awesome. And it wasn't a big deal because we had the cooler, but not having a refrigerator.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been
I mean,
but at least we came prepared with the cooler.
right.
So it wasn't that big of a deal, but it would have been nice.
Yeah. And yeah, my back was spasming that night, but at the same time, every bike that rode by and was like revving it right in front of the Mongol clubhouse, and they would come back outside. I'm like, I'm not feeling cool about this.
Well, they were crotch rockets, man, and the fucking mongrels were not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were cool, man. I mean,
Oh yeah. I mean, they're cool.
Yeah, they were fucking just like any other fucking biker club, man. They were fucking.
But
We're good. Don't step on our toes.
yeah,
we're good.
The thing with the Mongols is they don't follow the same rules or protocols like the other 3 1% clubs. And I'm just going to leave it at that.
There's only 3.
The big 3 1% clubs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the ones that pretty much have all the protocols for all the 1% clubs. Oh, what are we doing another shot? Is that what you got going on there?
Yeah, that's what I got going on there.
Oh, that's because you're drinking Fireball. Yeah, that's right.
I was drinking another peanut buttery motherfucker a minute ago, but yes, I'm doing a Fireball now.
Oh, that's right, because you don't have Cinerator.
Yeah, no, this just. If I was in charge, it'd be
or the Devil's
different
Devil.
shit, but if I was in charge, it'd be some different shit, but it's not.
Yeah.
So
I've got to say, you know, nothing was said after they came in and they cleaned up, and there was all those fucking liquor bottles up there on the counter. You know, and I sit back and I think about how much just Dwight and I drank. And then I think of how much James and Andy drink. Not even taking into the account of the 2 Utes, because there wasn't a lot of that brandy gone.
Well, I mean, just speaking for Andy and I,
Yeah.
we brought a bottle of Clan McGregor.
Yep.
A handle.
Yep.
Clan McGregor. You picked up a handle of Doers.
Yep.
And after Saturday night, we were needing more.
Yep.
So I bought a handle of, well, yeah, it was getting, that Doers was getting, we drank the Doers Friday.
Yeah.
Pretty much, and then to Saturday, and then we broke into the Clan McGregor. And then by Sunday, it was like, this ain't going to get us through the night. So that one liquor store that Dwight and I stopped at, they didn't have any Clan McGregor. They had some high dollar scotch, you know, in 5 bottles. But I'm like, how much is that half gallon of
Jameson?
Jameson? And they're like, it was like $43. I'm like, all right, I'll take that. And we broke into that. So we drank 2, between Andy and I, we drank 2 handles of scotch plus some Jameson.
And
in 3 days.
Yeah.
I was a little uncomfortable in that store because you're like the Clan McGregor. And it just sounded like, there was a different consonant at the beginning of that. And it was, you know, the situation. And it was like, oh man, just buy something else and let's fucking go, please.
Just by saying Clan.
Yeah, dude.
No. Clan with a C.
With the C, not a K.
No, that's what I'm saying. Then you had the other broad out there. The whole time we're there, we're like there between the 2 stores. We're there like 20 minutes. And remember, James, the one broad, she's sitting there at the gas pump. She ain't pumping gas. She's sitting in the car. The car door's open.
Yes.
And she is kicking off about, motherfucking whoop that ass and fucking. And she's going off about, I don't know, some kind of multitude of problems in her life, dude. And it was
I didn't listen on purpose. I just heard it.
Well,
you couldn't help but hear it, dude.
Yeah.
It was almost as loud as the goddamn concert.
Like I say, I wasn't listening, but I heard it.
Yeah.
Because I don't need to know.
So, man, that's why I didn't sit in the car with you. I was standing up. I need to be 360 right now, goddamn it, because where's Andy?
From
you know,
Thursday until
Sunday. The last time I was up there in St. Louis for a guys' weekend with our buddy Sean Nash, Andy, and Jack, we met up with a friend of Sean's who was a police officer in St. Louis. And I was talking to him. I said, is East St. Louis still the bad part of town, you know, across the river over there in Illinois, right?
You remember that time we went to Illinois, Dwight?
Remember that time we went to Illinois? That was awesome.
Yeah. He goes, yeah, he said, it still is. He said, but actually, honestly, just north of the stadiums is where we don't want to go. Well, guess where we were staying?
Just north of the stadium.
North of the stadiums.
Slightly
because that Airbnb was probably a crack house about 18 years ago.
Well, I mean, if you look, when we parked, if you looked at the far end of that fucking warehouse.
Exactly.
Hey,
I
hey,
mean,
hey! By the way,
they went in and done some major cleanup in that area of town.
by the way, the next time I come up, if somebody's got an extra piece, I don't feel like I should need to ask for it because I'm glad everybody came prepared. I was unable because of laws and shit like that, but yeah, no, just go ahead. I don't give a fuck if it's 22. Just assume, okay,
You
guys,
know,
please.
you know what? You know what's funny? Even though we drove all over downtown, especially Sunday, looking for some food
Oh my
and
god, that was a
ice
fucking
and
nightmare. It was
and
like,
everything.
can we just get some fucking
But
sandwich?
I didn't really feel that uncomfortable.
No.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't.
I mean,
It
like you
wasn't.
say,
It
the
was
most
cool.
probably uncomfortable was that convenience store we stopped at with the chick out there
Kicking
going
off.
off on whoever, and
Yeah.
I felt like, we were definitely the minority in that establishment.
No, and
But
it's nothing to do with the neighborhood or anything else. It's just I think for all of us, it's just a basic way of life, regardless of where you are. But
right,
and you can add or minus or whatever the fuck you want from that as far as where we were. But yeah, no, it's always good to be prepared. That's all I'm gonna say. That I'm an Eagle Scout.
well, in St. Louis, it's not as bad as Chicago, but it does has a reputation of people getting killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, much like in Kansas City back in the 50s and the 60s, where, a certain type of person may put a body in the Missouri River.
Yeah.
I heard
That in court.
I heard certain types of people would use the Mississippi
Oh.
because they've actually
Not in
your
not in
beard
Kansas
is
City.
gray.
Not in
Sorry
Kansas
about that.
City.
No. Well, they used to dump bodies into the Missouri River, but in St.
Allegedly.
Louis, no.
Allegedly.
They've pulled a lot of hookers out of the Missouri River in Kansas City,
Well, they were asking for it.
but they've
Ted Kennedy wasn't up there, was he?
they've actually spotted sharks, great whites, up as far north as St. Louis in the Mississippi.
Great whites.
Yep.
I remember that time we crossed the Mississippi to go to Illinois and came back.
Motherfucker.
Hey, that guy's trip with Andy and Sean and Jack, we went to East St. Louis because that's where the good strip bars are at.
Yeah.
I mean, we were just I-44 across the bridge. And
Yep.
you were there, and there was like 4 or 5 of them in a big parking lot there.
Larry Flint's Hustler Club.
And then, well, we went to PTs and Diamonds and
Oh yeah.
I forget what else. But we got back home, and then like 2 or 3 weeks later, somebody got shot in the parking lot of one of them clubs that we were at. It's like, oh fuck.
Damn. Hey, you know what, Matt? You're the guru of fucking fun facts, and here we go down a rabbit hole for a moment, if you guys don't mind. I'm sure you don't. But the clubhouse in Dallas.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's not
the
there anymore.
ownership, man? Like, did Rita keep it? Like, what's the deal? You
No,
know?
actually, it got bought out while Vinny was still alive.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that don't mean we can't still party in Texas. I got a sister-in-law out there, so.
I mean, if we're going to Texas, we got to go to Dallas, and if we're going to Dallas, we got to find a certain funeral or a certain cemetery.
Oh yeah.
And we got to do us some black
Black
tooth.
There you go.
But
Well,
back
we can go through Dallas. We can go through Dallas on our way to Austin.
to the
Go be on
mothership.
Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah, to the mothership. We got to go do that.
Yeah.
Back to the East St. Louis thing. Wayne was on his way back to South Dakota from Bethesda one time on leave.
Sorry.
And he was in his Jeep, and he stopped in East St. Louis. He didn't know. He had to get gas.
Mhm.
And he was sitting there pumping. And there was a couple guys just standing up at the building. staring at him. And at this time, Wayne made it a point to cut the pant leg off his prosthetic. And he's got a big black Jeep, lifted, everything like that. And these guys are just sitting there staring at him. Wayne said he reached into the back seat of his Jeep, grabbed out his AR, click, clack, and just had it laying up on his chest. And he's like, yeah, motherfucker, I wish you would. I'm just trying to get gas. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
Wayne's a 6'2", 6'3" white dude in East St. Louis.
Hey, man,
Been there, done
just
that.
like the rest of us, I just want to do what I got to do and haul ass. But if you want to make this complicated, then certainly
Yeah.
you've bitten off more than you can chew, sir.
Yeah.
Well,
Am I wrong?
of course.
Am I wrong there?
Matt
No.
knows my brother. Dwight, you've met my brother. Or Dwight, you met my brother.
Yeah.
He used to go fill up his Harley in one of the worst parts of Las Vegas, over in North Las Vegas, Martin Luther King Boulevard,
Yeah.
because they had the cheapest gas.
Yeah.
And here's my brother, this bald-headed, 60-some-year-old man at the time, 300-pound, crazy white man, filling up at this gas station. So they just looked at him like, oh, shit, this motherfucker must be crazy. He said, never had a problem.
Yeah.
Bart, when you go pay, you slip the money through the bars to
Yeah.
the lady, you
Yeah.
know, and yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So, yeah, the fire stuff was, it was actually really cool. Could have done with
It was very entertaining, actually.
yeah, could have done without the guy and the banana hammock.
But you know what? He was really cool.
Yeah, he was.
Which one?
He was.
I
The short guy.
the guy that done most of the fire.
Yeah, no,
stuff,
I know.
The little bitty guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
I talked to him. I think y'all talked to him, didn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, dude.
oh yeah,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
no. Visuals aside, that there's
Right.
definitely a talent there, you know, and
I'm glad he was 5 foot, because I was looking at his eyes the whole time. You know?
I just remember when and this one I was so proud of it. Matt just fell down to his knees, man. But Dan came out the front one time in his little outfit there for the evening, and I was like, we were talking about, you know what we were talking about, but I'm like, he definitely has to go last. And I'm like, I'm sorry I have this information. Just fucking too much, man. But yeah, it was everybody was cool. Everybody was cool. But man, that was some different ass shit for fucking real. And I think James, I'm sure that I was shocked. I'm pretty sure I can speak on your behalf in that moment. But I think Andy took the brunt of the shock value of it for the three of us. No, he was like, God damn.
He was. I mean, we were all out of our element. Let's get this clear.
I'm just glad we got the fuck out of that basement, bro.
But Andy was definitely going, oh, what the fuck have I got into here?
Right. I'd followed this guinea bastard. I didn't think it was nothing. Sure, the guy's smoking a cigarette. Yeah, no, he's taking money at the door. Let's go in.
I think he was kind of happy with the 10x10s upstairs there.
Oh, God damn, man. Oh, jeez. Well, maybe. I don't know, man. It's all good. The one was a little cute to face, but shit,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, the one white girl that was in the picture that was posed in front of me in the face, she was kind of cute.
So
But
was
that
the other
one
one,
over-
actually. She wasn't too bad, man, but that whole thing when they were like, they didn't come out and they were like, hey, you got any of this? You know, and she points to her nose. And I'm like, isn't that why 3 people are in a bathroom to begin with? Like, but no, we don't. We're not. No.
Dwight. Oh, hey.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Oh shit. Hold on.
Yeah.
I have to be to work early tomorrow.
Oh, hang on, goddamn! I got to go pour me another one.
Okay.
I need to bring the bottle in here, y'all.
Yeah. I mean, well, I've got my fridge sitting right next to me. So
I forget.
it's like,
you said,
fuck it. I ain't got to work tomorrow.
we're on an after dark, but we can actually see each other, so it's like it's a little fucked up.
Yeah, because I'm looking at your chin.
Yeah. Well, I've been looking at all kinds of shit of Dwight's. His
Yeah.
belly, his
Yeah.
forehead, his His
You're hoping-
cigar when he's cutting the tip off of
Oh
it.
yeah, dude.
You're hoping
I'm
it's his
fucking-
armpit?
I'm spastic, bro. I can't sit still for 2 goddamn minutes, man. That's what half the time when I get up during the tattoos, Sarah's like, "How's the pain?" I'm like, "Not bad." She's like, "How's your restless leg?" I'm like, "I need to get up."
All right. Hold up. No. Oh. About to say,
Beer,
motherfucker.
relax.
Again. You
Hey man, I don't have to listen to your shit anymore.
Well, you don't have to listen to my shit any less either.
I love you, brother. I'll just listen to your shit all day long. You could actually record that shit on a loop, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I already miss you guys, man. That was such a good fucking time, man. And I gotta say, man, if you, well, nobody's native to Florida except my wife, but like the air up there was so crisp, dude. It took me about 3 or 4 days, seriously, to reacclimate to the humidity down here, dude. Like I came home and we keep it usually
Oh,
like 77.
shit. Got that devil's devil.
Oh, don't tease me with a good time, sailor. But no, man, it took me a minute. It took me a fucking couple of days, dude. I got back here and it was like, we keep it like 77 in the house, dude. I came back here, dude, I was sweating, bro. I was like, oh, fuck, turn this shit down. This sucks, man. And then I go outside thinking that I was going to breathe easy, and I would just go, because of the humidity. Fuck, man. I was like, fuck, man, I want to go back up where it's cold.
And on that
Get a
note,
U-Haul.
raise them up, gentlemen. Salute. One.
Salute.
Hang on. Wait. 1, 2, 3.
Go. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Can you hear the bass? Can you hear Rex's fucking bass?
Sully says hi.
Sully.
Hey, Sully.
Meow. Fat kitty. Oh, man.
Is your cat on heroin, dude? Because he looks like it.
No.
Not weighing
Yeah, he's a-
30 pounds, he's not.
He's a fucking fat cat.
His eyes are really closed, you know?
Well,
I mean,
Look at
and
his
yeah.
belly.
Yeah, look at that belly.
I'm going to forego the fucking obvious comment on that, but I mean, I'm saying.
He like,
He might be a little stoned.
yeah, maybe.
You don't have to answer that.
So, I want to take a moment, if we can, and thank all the listeners for tuning in, whether it's on YouTube or Spotify. Leave us a message down below. We now have merchandise available. We have hats. We have shirts. And if you talk to us nicely, there may or may not be a calendar of one of the hosts that is available.
It's the M calendar.
The M calendar.
Dudes, chicks, everybody, listeners, the calendar is absolutely fucking worth blood.
You should have had the calendar in St. Louis if we'd have known what was going on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. He
Oh,
would have fucking
yeah.
been like, here's our
He would
guy.
have
And
been,
they're like,
he would
oh,
have
hey.
been a fucking rock star over there, wouldn't he?
I mean,
Right? Holy shit, dude. They'd been like, let's string your ass up and let you hang here for 7 minutes.
everybody that everybody that's seen the calendar, that like I sent one to a friend of mine in Georgia, a friend of mine, I've sent calendars outside of my normal circle,
You've outdone yourself with this one, dude.
and they've all said,
If Matt would have showed Dan the calendar when Dan pulled up and we had to move our operation back to our room, Matt would have had his own booth.
Right? No shit,
In
dude.
their
For real.
show.
For real.
For
Yeah.
real.
looking back, I think I would have, looking
You
back,
know what I'm saying, right?
I would have
Hell
waited
yeah.
to put people's names on their calendars and just took them there and, hey, let me go ahead and sign this for you. Oh, you want an 8.5 by 11 glossy? I got those too.
Well, I'm gonna bring the calendars in addition to the shirt and the CD when I go see Sarah.
Yeah.
So if she wants one, is it okay that I fucking guarantee her that it will be personalized?
Well, yeah, every calendar that goes out pretty much is personalized.
PSA, motherfuckers.
I mean, you know, I
I know mine was, dude. I when I opened that, because I flipped through it real quick, but when I opened October, dude, that meant so much to me, guys. And you were like, "Hey, man, that's yours," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure I fucking knew that, but thank you for verifying it." But and you that's just part. Everybody, that's just part of who Matt is, and James too. But you know, it's about you know, it's about the fans, man. Everything is unique.
well, and it's like I said in St. Louis, brother. It's familia. This is my familia.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh man, it felt so good, dude, to see you again, and James obviously again, and to meet Andy for the first time, and your grandson. Awesome. Even laying on the floor in the bathroom that night, he was awesome. What's up, brother?
now I will say this.
You didn't care. You had your face mask on, and you were sawing logs, man. At that point.
Oh yeah, his eyeballs, his eye mask on. Yeah, he was just like fucking.
As soon as I do that, I'm like, you know what? You know, it's been fun. I'm out, dude. And then I'm out,
bro. Let me tell you, Sunday night, when everybody decided, all right, that's it, we're done, and it's like all the lights went off, everybody laid down, and it's like all of a sudden, it's like the whole inside went. It's like everybody was in sync, and I'm just like, motherfuckers.
See, I wasn't about to listen to that shit, dude.
Yeah, because part of them was you. And I've told James he snores. He knows that, and Andy knows that. I don't think Aaron knows.
Dwight, I gotta tell you something, man.
What's that?
Cody thinks you're the man. He said,
really?
He said, Dwight is so fucking cool.
That's awesome, man. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm really glad to hear that, man. And it was so cool for him to, like, when he said the one night, he goes, I wasn't sure about you the first time I talked to you, but now that I'm hanging out with you, man, and you know, I was dancing a little bit at the show, dude. But I'm really glad, dude, because I like Cody, man. He's a fucking cool cat, dude. So thank you for sharing that.
He told me that. He told me that on the way home. He's like, you know, he said, when I was on the podcast that one time, Dwight was on there. So I didn't know about him, you know. He said, but meeting him and hanging out, he said, man, he is fucking cool as hell.
Yeah. Well, and it's my brother.
That's awesome.
My brother, like, after spending Friday night with us and, you know, going to the show and sitting there and hanging out with us, you know, it was just like all of a sudden he's like, dude, I want to do the podcast. And, you know, I've talked about wanting to get him on the podcast for so long because his story is interesting to me because fresh out of, or I think he was still in high school, and he was pulling cable, and now he's an IT director, and he's been an IT director for 3 years now. So I mean, it's like, you know, it's cool, and he enjoyed Dwight, and I mean, you guys like hit it off. Your sense of humor was right there, and I was so glad that politics was not brought up at all. And
you didn't warn me.
Yeah, I did.
Well, you know, You don't bring up politics or religion in mixed conversation.
Politics, religion, and sex are the top 3 things that a bartender will never talk about.
No, hell, we talked about sex.
Well, yeah, because we're
I wish those bartenders at the freak show would have talked about sex.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh shit! I thought we were off air. I'm sorry. Fuck, they were hot.
I
dude.
could have just sat down at the
I'm
bar
saying.
and just watched them work.
Man,
That's
the only reason I ordered drinks, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
And
hello.
you know what? They made pretty good drinks. I was kind of surprised. I mean, they were $5 or $6, but I ordered.
Oh, they were pricey for sure.
I ordered a scotch and water, and she's like, "Oh," she's looking and she's tiptoeing up. I was just watching.
Yeah, no, they were
She's
worth
like,
it.
"Well, we don't have any scotch." I'm like, "Oh, how about that Jameson?" So she made me a Jameson and water, and I took the drink of it, and I'm like, "Damn, that girl knows how to pour a drink. That's cool." You know, I expect it to be mostly water and Jameson, but no, she must have worked some shrine events or something before, because she had a heavy pour.
Well, you know, there had to be a lot of fucking drugs in that place, dude.
Whoa, allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm under the assumption, due to my astute, observation, that
Do you think
there
there
was,
was some Molly? You think there was some Molly going on at a rave?
I'm not criticizing it. I'm not looking down on it. I'm just saying, through observation, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that people were doing that people were doing, people were ingesting more things than
Bro, okay.
we were,
Well, hey,
which was just alcohol.
Hey, we were doing drugs too. It's called alcohol.
Yeah.
And tobacco products.
Yeah, we were doing the best drug of all. High on life, dude.
The
We were
fact that,
fucking living it, bro.
Hey, man.
the fact that somebody was standing on the quote unquote smoke area, the outdoor area, wearing a blue dog gimp mask with a collar and leash, that should tell you what kind of party this was.
There was some gender confusion too, man. I was like, I'm not, because I think I mistook that person for a female, and it turned out it was not. It was pointed out to me quite.
You know, Dwight, the most uncomfortable I felt. I mean, the basement. Yeah, that was pretty. It was like, yeah, we got to get the fuck out of here.
Was fucked up.
But upstairs in the bathroom, and that little dude came out with the mask on and was talking to us.
Fuck's sake, dude! That guy was fucking weird.
It's like, because it's like, I don't know what your facial expression is, but you just keep staring at me.
You know, and you know what? And I want to say, I think that J&M and you guys, this is your shit. I'm just I'm just a support cast, but we're a non-judgment zone, basically, right, guys?
Yeah.
So, you know what? Do your thing, brother. And he didn't advance on us. He didn't do anything that was inappropriate. But in the moment, yeah, that was some, like, I didn't want to turn back on him. Right.
It was just kind of weird because he just walked up in the middle of the conversation and just kind of stared at us. And then he said something.
James, correct me if I'm mistaken in remembering it, but it was basically a happy face mask, and it wasn't it wasn't 3D. It was just this big 2D mask strapped onto his fucking head, and it was like a happy face, but it wasn't yellow. It was white, but it had all the features of the happy face.
It was like the old Halloween mask we wore as kids. It was just like a paper mask with a rubber band around it.
But yeah, exactly. Yeah. Dude, he was like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" And it was like, and then he kept fucking following us, and it was like, "We're kind of done here, dude."
Well, you know, and that's Andy. The next morning was upset because he thought he was too ugly because he didn't get hit on by all the dudes.
Well, we could have stayed in the basement a little longer.
Yeah.
Well, Well, I mean, you guys did misplace Andy for a little bit, did you not?
I actually misplaced the guys when I went upstairs to piss, man. But when we were downstairs, we
Yeah.
got out of there because I'm like, this is a sick cross between like Deliverance and Pulp Fiction.
I was thinking more like
That's
the
good.
Blue Oyster Club
fair?
from.
You were there, James.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
I was thinking
I
more like.
didn't hear no make him squeal, Bubba. But
Yeah. I was thinking more like the Blue Oyster Club from Police Academy.
No, there wasn't a bunch of dudes dressed in leather, look like bikers dancing with each other. It was weirder than that. It was like say the Pulp Fiction. Yeah,
Dude, we were
it was like that sex dungeon or something, and
Well,
it was like
well, if you
it.
notice, I didn't notice it the night before, but the day after, before they cleaned up, when we went up there, dude, there was a big fucking plank with two fucking brass handles on it where they replaced the floor like. And when we went up there the day before, we didn't. I don't think we noticed it. Where I didn't notice it. Where it's like, oh, you could remove this, and there's a whole fucking thing underneath of it, like a whole basement. Because you know, in Florida, we call those sinkholes.
Right.
You know, you guys have basements up there. We don't.
Well, yeah, because we get their
like,
we get the
fuck.
naders. We get the naders
we don't
up
have
here.
You don't have basements because you're under sea level where you're at. So
Yeah. It's a fish tank, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I thought I was gonna get Dwight to fucking puke again. Like get close on the way to St. Louis. You get past Columbia on I-70 and the road starts dipping and you get them big hills and everything. Because, I mean, when we left your house in 21, like, he's just like, oh, bro. And then Kim's like, oh, yeah, he gets car thick. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Do you not ride roller coasters?
No, I do not.
What a little pussy.
I don't want to be not in control of something going that fast.
I wasn't going that fast.
We were going up and down pretty goddamn fast, and don't even make no light of that shit. There's a sound bite for you, prick. Hey.
Yeah. We were going up pretty. We were going up pretty down, up, and yeah, whatever.
No, the ride over there it was one of them things where for me, you don't get to see what you don't get to see, you know what I mean? And it was very interesting, dude. So I had a fucking very enjoyable ride, and thank you for not pushing the limits of my equilibrium. I appreciate that.
So no shit, there I was, balls deep in this. Yeah, you know the rest.
Yeah, I hear you.
So okay,
Just as soon as you verify
St. Louis
in regards to Saturday night, as soon as you verify what the fucking what it is.
St. Louis was awesome.
Okay, before we get on to our topic that we're supposed to be talking about, with this concert fresh in my memory and everything. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Metallica and Motley Crue both started in 1981.
Yes,
I think you're probably pretty close.
You are correct, sir.
Metallica, like say after the Pantera show, we're going, goddamn, why would Metallica want to follow this shit?
Right.
And they killed it.
They did.
They're the only ones that could have.
They're still on top of their fucking game.
Yeah.
And they're the only band that could have followed that because, again, to revert to the other, the review, hey, man, if you guys are watching this shit for the first time, go back and watch some other episodes. But, yeah, they're Pantera did it right, and Metallica, yeah, it was fuck. They kicked our ass.
But then you switch over to Motley Crue. Yes, they are selling out stadiums, but they're also touring with Def Leppard. And I don't think Poison's with them this year, but Poison was with them on the first stadium tour thing. And from what I heard from people who went to those concerts was that Poison kicked both their asses. Def Leppard was good, and Motley was like shit.
Well, Vince can't sing anymore,
And
dude.
Vince can't sing anymore. And after this big brouhaha with um, Mick Mars and everything, and Mick came out and said, well, fucking, you know, Nikki's not even playing bass live. It's tracked. And he's out there just, you know, lip syncing his bass basically. And then I've seen videos where he's like got both hands in the air, not even touching his fucking bass, and you still hear a bass line going. So that, to me, confirms that Mick was right, that he's tracking his bases. It's like, why? I mean, you're all about the same age. Metallica is still fucking kicking ass.
And
there's older bands out. There's older bands out there. I mean, I was listening to Rogan. He was talking about he went and seen the Rolling Stones like last year down in Austin. They played at the racetrack down there, and he said they fucking tore it up. So why can't Motley keep tearing it up? But there's a lot of bands like that, though. You see them live now. I mean, Guns N' Roses. Have you heard Axl singing lately live?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what fuck, you know?
Well, like I heard one of the shows that he sang with AC/DC, and it didn't sound bad. And yeah, he's not hitting those high notes like they did on Appetite and everything like that, but he's still able to sing.
Well, I see the video the other day. It was funny. It's like before, and it was Guns N' Roses in like 89, 90. And he's doing the intro to Welcome to the Jungle and started singing it. Then it said now, and he's singing Welcome to the Jungle, and you're like going, ooh, that's a lot different.
Well, yeah,
know?
and
you look at Rob Halford, and Rob Halford has just made adjustments to where it still sounds good. It's not. It's you're 60 some shit years old. You ain't
70.
gonna hit what. Right. And you're not gonna hit what you wrote when you were 18. And there was an interview where he said, "Man, if I knew then what I know now, I wouldn't have wrote some of that shit the way I wrote it." But they can still pull it off in a satisfactory way, to what it was.
And other bands like Five Finger Death Punch are still having Rob Halford come do vocals with them.
Right. Well,
I mean,
and Rob talked about it on Talk is Jericho, and they look at the set list, and when he needs to hit those highs, like Painkiller and whatnot, those go like in the middle of the show, so his vocals are warmed up, not singing them at the end. But then you look at Maiden and Bruce Dickinson, even after having throat cancer, the man is still fucking amazing.
And if you guys seen, and I got to give a shout out, man, because I think it's been about 2 years, I think. But Tom Kiefer came through. I think it was about 2 years ago with SummerSlam. It was Tom Kiefer Band, Faster Pussycat, and LA Guns. Right, they came through Florida, and I'd never seen any of them before. And Faster Pussycat really blew me away. LA Guns was great, and Tom Kiefer. And you look at the dates when all this shit was written, dude, and he was killing it. And my my good friend and big brother and sometimes father figure Guy, who I gave a shout out to on a podcast or two ago, but and he's well versed in all of this stuff, and he goes, that guy had 7 fucking throat surgeries, dude.
Yeah.
And he's out there fucking murdering it, dude. Like,
in fact, there was a time there when they said Tom Kiefer was done and was never going to sing again.
2 years.
Tom Kiefer fucking, when I saw him, they fucking killed it, dude.
Well,
they fucking killed it. And it was almost the whole set was Cinderella.
Yeah, he spent 2 years of talking and never raised his voice above a certain tone, above a certain octave after having all those surgeries. And Tom Kiefer, Cinderella never had those those high pitched squeals or anything. And
not the squeals, but I mean he got pretty up there.
Right, but it was always but it was always the very bluesy sort of vocal sound, even with night songs. And you think of
he hit some high notes.
He hit
if
some.
I'm not mistaken, there was a period of time he didn't talk at all.
Right. Yeah. All right, gentlemen. So let's transition to.
Oh, you said the trans word. Now we're gonna get canceled.
Hi guys. No, getting canceled is the best way to get promoted. Fuck it.
We're gonna transition into our Thanksgiving Day special, and we're gonna talk about what we are thankful for. And we're on the move.
I got to refill my drink.
James
I'm thankful for people who are not as mobile as James. Oh, that's fucked up. I'll make a living. Leave me alone.
Take it wrong.
No. I'm saying I'm here to help people, dude. I help people.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. There's a jet flying over my house, and it should not be that low. This might be goodbye. And we're good. I don't know if you could hear that on the mic, dude, but seriously, there's a fucking jet that's really low over my house just now, dude, and that's fucked up.
I didn't know if it was a jet.
I'm not near an airport.
I didn't know if it was a jet or if it was the ice maker.
Yeah, it was a jet, bro, and it was not near my house, man. And I'm not near it. You've been here, dude. I ain't near an airport, man. It's like I'm near a very small airport with like private jets and shit, but
pirate jets.
Was private.
Oh, private.
Yeah.
There's probably Vince Neil flying in to kick your ass off the shit you said about him.
The shit I said about who?
I said it's probably Vince Neil flying in to kick your ass after what you just said about him.
I got guys for that, dude. Please. Bitch, please. I'm not even worried about that.
I think all you got to do is keep away from him for about 2 minutes, and then he's going to run out of gas, and you're in.
Hey, I ain't got to outrun Vince Neil. I just got to outrun the slowest bunch in the group.
Can of corn. You best not cut me, you sons of bitches.
You motherfuckers.
You motherfucker.
All right, so we will start with the furthest from a Stu Him Production studio. Dwight!
He always went blank. Oh, there he is.
Huh? No, man.
Oh.
Man, I thought that was that old Cheech and Chong movie there. It was like a close-up on his lips and his beard. And I was like, what am I seeing here?
Dave's not home. Hold on, I want to...
I mean, the fact that he's talking to us while he's holding himself.
I'm just kind of guiding it. Anyway, question was what? What the fuck?
What are you most thankful for? What are you thankful for on this Thanksgiving?
This Thanksgiving, I'm really thankful for my whole life, man. I mean, I've got a really great life. I've got a great wife. I'm not going to bust into rhyme here, but my whole life, man. My wife is, fuck, man. I mean, I definitely married up for sure. She's, I probably don't even deserve her. I got a great kid. I got some great puppies. I got great brothers. You guys. I mean, really, there's nothing to be pissed off about or anything like that. You know, it's I'm just grateful for all of it, man, and that I get to live this way, and it's it really fucking is great. You know, I mean, you know, I've got a refrigerator issue right now. Okay, big fucking deal. You know, who gives a shit? So, I'm going to say, all in all, we're going to group all that shit I just said and simplify it and say family, and that includes you fuckers, because I love you and you're my brothers, and that's what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for everything and everyone that is my family in my life is just fucking fantastic. It really is. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it.
Well, it goes back. It goes way, way back.
92?
93.
93.
Yeah.
93,
93.
yeah.
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 But now we are going to transition to the J of J&M Solve the World. James, what are you most thankful for on this Thanksgiving?
Well, I mean, God, there ain't a whole lot more you can say than what Dwight just said. Except for, I'm thankful for my wife, my family here, Amanda being close, Cody and Aiden, my brother and his family here, which is something I never would have thought of 15 years ago, that I'd be as close to my brother as I am now, because he lived fucking a long ways away, and I never got to know him as a kid because he was, in the military, career military. He was in boot camp when I was born, so he was like that
Wow.
cousin. He was like that cousin or distant relative that you've seen every 3 or 4 years for a week at a time. It's kind of like we said. We were talking one night about, we loved each other because you're brothers. You got to love each other, right?
Right.
But we didn't know if we liked each other.
Yeah.
But in these last 13 years, since he's moved back, and it's kind of scary how much we are alike, and never were together, but
Right.
and we realized we loved each other, and then reconnected with you, Matt,
Mm-hmm.
over these last couple of years, meeting Dwight, and and us able to, and Andrew, and we get, we all meet up in St. Louis, and we all have a great fucking time. My health, I mean, it's like say, it's a good time to be alive. It really is. I mean, you start getting down on yourself when you start getting older. I mean, Matt, you're getting ready to hit the big 50. I just turned 57. But physically, I'm good. I had some issues from my old motorcycle wreck that pop up on me and make me limp.
Yeah.
But fuck, I'm good. And life is good, and it's I mean, all the shit. If you want to get down, you think about all the shit that's going on in the world right now with the shit in Israel and all that, and you can sink yourself in a big deep depression thinking about all that. But if you just look at home, and the thing the thing that I think the most, not the most thankful about, but one thing I'm thankful about is all this division going on in this country. But for the most part, in my everyday life, I see people every day that I know don't agree with me politically, or maybe religiously, or music, or whatever the fuck. But I get along with everybody. I don't.
It's about the person inside, man.
Yeah, I don't.
Like you're saying.
I, if you watch the fucking news, and I don't give a fuck which news you watch, we should be at war with each other.
Facebook
But
news?
we're not. Huh?
Facebook news? Does that count?
Facebook News, Fox News, NBC
Oh yeah,
News,
because
CNN
Zuckerberg's
News,
on the level.
all the news. I mean, it's like, goddamn, this should be warfare out there right now. But no, I can
Yeah.
go to the store, I can talk to people, and we're all good. I
Yeah.
mean, I can tell some fanatical people when they say, "Oh, this goddamn blah 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 blah," and you're like going, "Yeah, okay, yeah, I understand." Yeah, and you just kind of walk on by, you know. I mean, you don't have to engage with them and go, "Well, you're a fucking moron," you know.
Well, I think that should be probably a certain thing to an extent where you go, you know what, let's get to know each other and then let's learn what we shouldn't talk about together. Because there's certain
Well,
people you can talk about, like we can talk about everything together, but there are certain people, and I think maybe you're alluding to this, James, where, and rightfully so, where I would do so as well, where like, okay, you and I, we're cool, but we're going to leave this one subject, whether it's politics, religion, music, whatever. We're just going to
I
leave it
want to, I
alone for
want,
a minute.
I want to agree to disagree with you a little bit there
Okay.
because I think we need to talk about it more. 'Cause I think
To
if you, because I think if you sit down and talk, because that's what's not going on. People are staying in their own bubbles,
well,
and they're not
is there a lot
talking.
of things wrong with basic things like marriages, dude? Like, let's fucking explore. I agree with you.
Right.
You've opened my eyes, dude. Where like let's explore it further. Is that where
Mhm.
you're going? Because that's what I got.
Right, because what I'm thinking the major problem is everybody, you know, if you're only watching CNN or if you're only watching Fox or whatever, and you're staying in your own bubble, and everybody that disagrees with me, well, fuck them. I can't talk to them motherfuckers. Why not? Sit down. Let's talk about it. And I guarantee you, most people want the same fucking thing.
You know, I'm
You
gonna.
want to be able to you want to be able to feed your family. You know, you want to be able to buy shit at reasonable prices, and you love your country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
One of the things that you know, as you're talking about there, and it's, you know, like the far left or the far right.
Mhm.
Believe it or not, I mean, if you want to get technical about it, that's racism. Because
Right,
you're not talking about race as in skin color or
right.
ethnicity. No, you're talking about political race. And
Oh, that's just like religion. It's a belief difference.
yeah,
So you know, I
it's
mean, you're
better to
not going
have
to
an
change anybody's
idea.
beliefs, but you can
Yeah.
have a conversation and go, you know what?
Well, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
I agree with you on that point.
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
like the
but
three of us can have a conversation about that, but then
but
you've got people that have been fighting over the shit for thousands of years, and it's like, are you serious?
oh yeah,
Really?
yeah, but we haven't been fighting as Republicans and Democrats for thousands of years, and
Only
this
hundreds.
country, this country was founded by many different cultures and belief systems and everything, and it's still here. I
Yeah.
think we just need to talk more.
Well, you know, looking at the
Yeah, because
two of you,
I think everybody wants to be able to support their family, protect their kids,
yes.
make sure they're educated. I don't think either side or religion or whatever can dispute that fact.
Looking at the two of you, I think the wig party needs to come back because you both need a little bit of hair.
And
This is no maintenance, man.
No, but that's just
right,
it.
James.
That's more maintenance than what I do to my hair.
Like I
No, it's
get it.
not.
I'm going to do this here.
No. I can guarantee you, somebody with long hair, this is no maintenance compared to having long hair.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
fucking A, dude.
I wash my hair. I wash my body. I use the same
Good
bar
to
of
know.
soap.
Yeah, but you color your hair too. That's an extra step that I don't do.
I haven't colored. I haven't put the
I,
color in my hair for over a month. But I mean,
when I get out, when I get out of bed in the morning, I don't have to comb my hair.
I wear a hat every day, so
I don't have to. I don't have to worry about the window being down and my hair getting tangled in knots.
Nope.
Hey
I don't have
man,
to
let
worry
me tell
about
you
that
something,
either.
dude. I've stopped washing down under. I've got dreads, dude. It's awesome.
Okay. On that note, I am most thankful for,
Okay, Matt, what are you thankful for?
yeah. I,
My dreads.
I was hoping not to have that mental
Say it!
image of Dwight looking like in
Bob Marley.
Kentucky Fried Movie when they were showing the girls and Miss Jamaica came out with the braids and the dreads out of her panties and coming out of her armpits. Yeah,
No, sir. You're welcome.
that's what I see
We'll have
Dwight
to watch that movie next time you come down because I do have that on DVD.
now. So do I.
Right after we sit Andy down and watch Red Dawn.
Oh my God. Number
Can't
one,
let it go.
I am most thankful for my familia. And when I say my familia, it's exactly that. Like I've said before, and like I will continue to say until my last breath, blood of the coven is thicker than water of the womb. And out of the 5 siblings, there's only 3 of us that are close, and there's only 2 of us that are really close. But Dwight, James, Wayne, those are my brothers. Andy's kind of a cousin because he just doesn't like to come around that often. You know what I mean?
After getting out of that basement, he's my brother.
Yeah. Everyone else, you know, but it's still familia. It's still my family. And, you know, when I think about sitting down and having a meal, you know, Sunday mornings at your house, James, that's familia. You know,
Make a biscuit or gravy, and every time she's going, "Well, I hope this is
New
okay."
backdrop for the J&M
I've
Solve the World podcast.
never had anything else.
Maybe.
You know, that Saturday in St. Louis when we're all sitting down at McDonald's and we're having brunch, and it's like, you know what, this is my familia.
Even though they don't have sweet and sour sauces, bitches.
Yeah. I am thankful for old friends that have come back into my life. I am thankful for new friends. I am thankful for those that have a place in my heart. And I am thankful for those that don't or no longer have a place in my heart because you've taught me a lesson.
Exactly.
Where's the what? Hold up. Where's that train?
It's not me.
Oh no, it's here.
I didn't realize there was train tracks by you.
Well, like a mile away, dude.
Oh, I only hear it because I'm wearing headphones. I'm the only one that's wearing headphones.
No, I heard it here.
Oh, because I'm like, I know there's not train tracks at James's house. Is there a tornado coming?
Glad we weren't talking about your sister.
Oh,
Oh,
3 months. 3 months. I wasted 3 months on you.
that's fucked up.
My wife watched that podcast, by the way. So.
Yeah.
Because I was watching it Sunday afternoon or Saturday afternoon. I was watching those podcasts, and I said, because I told her about Jonna
Yeah.
coming down, you know, and I was like, "Here's the girl that came down to see Matt, you know, when we done the after Metallica,
Yeah.
the Sunday show." And she goes, "Oh yeah, I seen her when I watched it." And I'm like, "You actually watched her podcast?" Damn it! What I say now? But then I listened to that podcast. I'm like, Okay, I didn't say nothing too bad there.
Yeah. You know, I got to say that I am thankful for everyone that shares the podcast every week. You know, it means a lot to me because there's just everybody's got different friends than I do, and it just means that it's actually touching other people. Because every
You know,
And I
the old
want to
saying,
thank you guys for having me as a semi-consistent part of it, because what you have, I'm so proud to be part of, because I mean, anybody that wants to go back and look at the first episode up until, you know, this episode, how far you've come and what you've done with this now, seriously, and seriously, how seriously you guys have taken this. And it's not like, oh, we're gonna go on YouTube and, you know, say something's cool or it sucks or whatever. But you guys have really built a brand here, and man, it's you know, obviously biased a little bit, but it's fucking awesome, man. And we're almost, last time I looked, it was 86, almost to 100 listeners or subscribers. So, but I'm thankful for that too, and sorry for interrupting you, Matt, dude, but I had to throw that in there, man. But you guys have built something phenomenal and allowed me to be a little piece of it, dude. It's awesome.
well, it's like, you know, when
The fuck was that?
we
You don't
started
wanna know.
doing this podcast, everybody and their uncle has a podcast now.
yeah,
And Rogan has talked about that when he got in, you know, when he started his podcast. Of course, he was a UFC commentator, been in movies, had television shows, so he's going to get viewers
yeah,
to start with. But the thing he said was, anybody that's trying to start one, he said, it's fucking rough right now because everybody's got one. He said, just stay consistent and keep putting them out.
yeah.
And
You know,
really,
because many people put out 2 or 3 podcasts or 10 podcasts, and are like, "Oh, goddamn, I've only got 1,000 listeners," and just quit.
Right.
We're
Well,
gonna keep putting shit out.
you guys
just
have
because
you guys have
we can.
something consistent though. You're
Yeah.
consistently what you are.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, and it's you know, like there's a lot of people on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram that have a lot of followers, and in you know, and some of the YouTube channels that I've seen, but it's like your content is 60 seconds.
Mhm.
So how many followers are you going to have if you start putting out a weekly 30-minute, 45-minute, an hour-long fucking podcast of
2
people,
hours.
right, people listening to you ramble on?
I got a text message from a local representative. You know, it was one of them mass text deals. You
Yeah.
know, and wanting to talk to me, blah 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 blah. And I'm like going, I need to call that dude and say, "Hey, you want to be on a podcast?"
Yeah.
You know, I don't even know if he's Republican, Democrat, whatever the fuck.
I don't give a shit.
But you know, it's getting to be that time of year where it's like, you know what? You want to come out and do it?
Yeah.
That'd be fucking great.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna berate a person for
No.
whatever political belief they are, or Republican, Democrat, Independent, whatever.
Yeah.
But just it's like, okay, what are you gonna do for this area of Polk County or
Right.
this area of Dallas County, or
Right.
you know, what's your plan? You know,
Right.
and let's put it out there and see what happens. And tell your friends to watch you on there.
Exactly. You know,
Yeah.
and it's, you know, we've went, you know, we're all about having people on that don't think they have a story.
Right.
And we proved that with your get to know your host, because you were like, "Oh, I'm just a body man. I haven't done anything." And that turned into a 30-minute podcast.
Right.
For somebody that hadn't done anything, that was a 30-minute podcast.
Yeah.
You know, so, but somebody like that, you know, political party or whatnot.
Is he going to take a shower now?
No, he's plugging in his phone.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
But somebody that's got a political background or a religious background, hey, let us know what you want to talk about so we can prepare ourselves, and we don't do a lot of like we're from Florida. I like them green M&Ms because that's the girl ones.
Oh, you haven't been down here to see the fucking Corwin, or not Corwin, the tractor place over at Bolivar that sells Kubota tractors.
Oh yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ, those are fucking mind-numbing fucking commercials. It's like, I like gummy bears. Oh, hey, or jelly beans. What color do you like? Oh, I like orange, like this Kubota tractor right here. It's like, you spent money to put that commercial on fucking TV to sell your tractors, right? Okay.
But I think that, you know, with Matt being the guru of fucking quote unquote usefulness transformation, which I think you're a fucking a well of very interesting
He can't
information,
remember
you know.
shit, but you start talking about a subject, and he's like, "Oh no, goddamn!"
Yeah.
And man,
Fucking Ace Frehley
1797, dude.
was wearing blue fucking paint on his fingernails in 1973, not in 1974.
Yeah, no shit like that, you know.
Well,
It's fucking great, dude.
you know, you know, I
And
wish I could say that.
You guys have a very fucking, you know, every now and again, you guys have a pretty fucking famous advocate.
A famous
Of your
advocate
show.
for. Okay.
Yeah.
You kind of lost me there. You were like, famous advocate.
Joe.
And
Yeah,
silence.
no. Joe likes you guys, you know.
Joe Bag of Donuts. Joe Mama. What? Joe who? Joe
Oh,
Cool.
now you're gonna start fucking around, huh? You don't know who I am?
Ah.
I would love to have the advocate on our podcast.
I'm
Paul
telling you
Heyman.
what. One of these days, I'm gonna come on the fucking podcast for the whole fucking thing. Right now, I'm just doing a bit, okay? I just got a minute. I got some shit. I got a stuff staring stones face into my crotch. But other than that, like, you know, I'll be there for you guys. I love you fucking guys. You're funny. You're not clowns, but you make me laugh.
Joe.
Thank you, Joe. You know what? We have rambled for a long time, and I got a busy day coming in a couple hours. I gotta go.
Oh,
to work.
fucking pure you.
Yeah,
I gotta go to work in the morning.
Yeah, he's got to go to work. I got to work out because, well, I'm a fat kid and I love to fucking eat. So I need to raise that metabolism so I can eat, and then I can go down to Stew Him Productions South and eat some more.
Yeah. You know what? We love you, but we're tired of you teabagging the fucking floor over here, okay? Listen, I'm going to get out of here, but you call me when you want me to be on a fucking podcast. I'll do the whole fucking thing. An hour and a half, whatever the fuck. All right? I'm out.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
See you later, Joe. Later.
Bye, Joe.
Fuck you, James.
Yeah, fuck you too, Joe.
Wow, man, he was fucking on fire tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Fucking
Jesus,
Joe,
fuck.
man. Jeez.
I mean,
He must be fucking irritated. Somebody get him Sharon Stone, please.
it sounded like he just needed a fucking, sounded like,
Irritated, man.
It sounded like Joe was needing to see Rene Russo's titties in Lethal Weapon 4.
I think that goes for any of us.
I mean,
That would have calmed Joe down a little bit, man.
it almost sounded like Joe needed to deliver a cock meat sandwich to somebody to gobble on. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. Yeah, I hear you.
But
We got
Cocknut sandwich.
another shot going on.
oh fuck, we got us another shot going on. Let me get
Hold on a second here.
let me get the
I can't
devil's
unplug
devil.
my
Let me shake this up.
You know, watching Dwight is like watching Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm so scared.
I
Oh shit, they're gonna get me.
don't see a snot bubble though.
That's just me in bed at night, waiting for the finger in my ass, dude. So terrible. Are we still recording? Fuck.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh motherfucker, man.
And the fact that you like Vietnamese fingers in your bum at night.
I never confirmed that fact. Play it back, bitch.
But you haven't denied that fact either.
I haven't confirmed it.
Oh, you just confirmed it. Okay.
Not confirmed it.
Hey, rather Vietnamese rather than Scandinavian.
Oh. He's got a
Ooh.
point.
Yeah, I love you, James, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with my wife on this one if I have to.
Yeah, I would too.
All due respect, right?
Not your wife in particular, but you know what I'm saying.
Are we
All
watching
heads.
Coneheads? Is that what's going on here? I didn't think they had head. I didn't think they had hair on their cones.
Yeah, I love you, Matt, but James, how the fuck? Where's he at, dude? Coneheads.
I
You
mean,
can always see the top of your head.
yeah. So are we ready?
Let me tell you my tank, you fuck. Hold on, god damn it, fuck, fucking hold on.
I mean, we've only been talking about shots for.
Oh, I'm sorry. The insults were kind of
15
taking over the
minutes,
moment. All right, I don't even know why. I'm just doing the fucking thing, dude.
All right, there you go.
I'll estimate 1.5 ounces.
Hey,
Nah,
salud, gentlemen.
Salud. Familia.
Familia.
yeah. I love you, fuckers.
Love you too, brother.
Love you, man. And on that note, you have just watched another episode of Stu Him Productions. Actually, you've just listened to another episode of Stu Him Productions Presents
J&M solve the world
After
after
Dark.
I have been James.
And I have been Matt. And on behalf of Dwight and Flori DUH, we'd like to wish you and yours a very happy Thanksgiving. And you keep one fist in the gold, one foot in the gutter, and we will be seeing you.
Gobble, gobble.
Thanks.
Gobble, gobble.